Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We are heading towards the golden era. It's really interesting. Just before I made this video today, I got a call saying, hi, we're a company that helps people invest in IPOs. And we have 3 IPOs that we want to pitch to you. Guess which one of them was one? Ripple. Ripple's IPO. So I went on to the guy to say, oh, hey, like, it's interesting that you found me and, you know, that you want me to talk to you guys about it, you know, because obviously I talk daily about this. And he was like, I don't know what you are talking about. And that's because he didn't even know who I was in the crypto space or anything. It was just a random phone call, right? A cold call. But let me tell you why we're about to enter into a golden era. What does an XRP golden era look like? Well, first things first, the case settled or won. That's step number 1. Step number 2, Ripple's IPO. Now, I'm not talking about today, tomorrow. We're calm down. We're talking about months here. We're talking about months in the making. But let me explain. XRP's golden era has the SEC case out of the way, a Ripple IPO, an on-demand liquidity hub fully functioning across the entire globe. The entire globe. All of it. Remember? All the money? That's what we mean, right? All the money. So, strap yourselves in. Get ready. Because what's going to come from here on, it's going to be legendary. Like, literally. Now, it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm telling you, these things occur, these 3 things, SEC case out of the way, Ripple IPO, on-demand liquidity hub, powers the whole, you know, from globe, like from end to end to the globe, right? It's going to be ridiculous what we're going to see from a price action point of view. It's going to actually be ridiculous. Like, you're going to sit there, you're going to look, and you're going to be like, wow, had a chance to buy 77 cents. I could have bought more, should have bought more, right? But of course, you got to buy only what you can afford to lose. There's always an element of risk, okay? It's only my opinion. You know, what if the case doesn't settle? What if the SEC wins? What if Ripple IPO goes flat? And what if on-demand liquidity hub never launches, okay? So you always have to have those 3 things in the back of your head, from a good way and from a bad way. So you always have to be prepared for the worst, which is why you never put in more than you can afford to lose. Because at the end of the day, anything can happen, right? This is the wild, wild west. This is crypto. It's crazy out here. But the SEC set itself up for catastrophe in the lawsuit. Whichever way they look at this and spin it, it's not looking good for them. It is not looking good for them. One way or another, there's going to be repercussions, major repercussions for how they have behaved. Because they haven't done it right. They haven't. They've cut corners. They've, to me, you know, like, I think they've broken the law. And it's going to come back to bite them. And look, you know what? Karma's a great thing. Karma is a great thing. Now, I love when the prices drop and then you always have, you know, like a group of bears. They start to scream about the bear market is coming, and, you know, like, it's fascinating. Like, it's hilarious. It's boring. It's old. Right? But we've seen the market bounce really fast. From the weekend drop. You know, we were 38.8, we're sitting at almost 41,000 at the time of making this. XRP sitting at 76 cents, 4% up for the day, almost 6% up for the week, and the last 24 hours it's moved 4 cents, which is, you know, pretty awesome, right? Now, we're looking in particular at the moment that 80 cents mark, right? Hitting the 80 and going above 80, but really 110. We've always spoken about 110. That hasn't changed. So that there is really important when it comes to, you know, what comes next. But look at this, right? Like, look at this stuff. Like, absolute disaster. Serious crypto crash warning. Come on, news. Like, it's ridiculous. Look at Terra today, like, tearing it up. It's almost 16% up for the day. You got Steppen 42% up for the day. 4chain, like it's mass adoption time. Like it's the era of blockchain. That ain't gonna slow down. So when I see this, I just laugh. Now, Ripple CEO, SEC lawsuit over. XRP has gone exceedingly well. Well, no, he didn't quite say that it's over. He says that it's going well and it's heading in the right direction. I'm going to make sure that you guys are aware, right? And again, the news will come back to bite you. It will, because the way that they structure these, things, right? It's very, very, very interesting, right? So you got to be careful with how news articles interpret things, because it could be wrong. Now, President Biden has announced a former Ripple advisor as pick for Fed Vice Chair for supervision. Could you make it more obvious that it's going to be XRP? Like, could you? Like, these are the clues you guys got to look for, right? And it's a gamble, right? Like, I just want to make it very clear again, right? We know where we're heading, how good this product is, how good this blockchain is, how good this company is, but it is still a gamble, right? If it was 1000% guaranteed, everybody would be in it. So, take a calculated risk. I think the risk is worth it, but that's just my personal opinion. And, the Paris conversations that Ripple had were good in that conference. There was some great stuff. Go check it out. Find it. Read it. Understand it. But I just want to make it crystal clear that there is a big, massive, monstrous run coming for XRP. Might not be today. Might not even be tomorrow. But it is coming. And it will be wild. It's going to be wild. Now, John Deaton has given an update on some possible timelines, some possible dates that we can look at. Look, I try not to pay too much attention to this, right? Because these guys come out and change their mind very quickly, on a week-to-week basis, right? So I'm going to keep an eye on all the key dates. As soon as I see something, I'll be reporting it to you guys. Now, the SEC has filed for another extension. Surprise, surprise. The SEC has filed a request for an extension on time to file its objection to Magistrate Judge Nedburn's ruling on the motion for reconsideration of the DPP ruling. And the SEC is raising new privilege assertions. Let's see how it goes. But we knew that this is their game. Delay, right? It just keeps going. Now, Visa partners and Rare Air Media bring Jordan NFTs to Ripple XRPO. This is big. VSA partners and Rare Air Media bring Jordan NFTs to Ripple's XRPO. I can't stress how good this is. It's so good, right? Just make sure that you don't do what I just did then and call it Visa, right? It's VSA partners and Rare Air Media. But this is big. This is one of those big dogs, right? When it comes to launching the Ripple into the NFT world, right? This is a big one. It's going to go really, really well. I'll be very interested to see how it all works out. Of course, I don't believe that I'll be able to afford one, but it would be amazing. It would be amazing. That would be really, really cool to have one. So, we're looking at 80 cents and how it handles once it reaches 80 cents. Does it go straight through the $1.10 and continue to move up? And the reason why we're doing this, right? Check this out. Like, we're going to break this now. Going to break that 91 cents. Once we break above that and then break the $1.10, it's looking really, really nice. Now, let's look at it from a different perspective. Let's look at the weekly. Now, I have mentioned time and time again that there will be a particular candle which you'll know. It'll be big, it'll be fast, and it'll move us way past the previous all-time high. There'll be a retrace, and then we start to move. Then there will, of course, again, these are simulations, right? I mean, there or thereabouts. Obviously, if it was spot on, like I said again, it's interpretation. But there will be a period where it will go sideways again, right? I mean, it could be in the 20 range, could be 25 range, or could be maybe even the 40 range. And then once that consolidation finishes, it'll start to climb and climb really, really fast. Of course, many, many factors that have to be involved in this. But the very first signal of XRP's run will be one gigantic candle. And you'll know, okay, it's on. It's happening. And it's going to be fast, right? It's going to go boom, 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 boom. But from a technical perspective, and I've mentioned this, again and again, we are set. It's coming. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. It's going to blow a lot of people away. But not you and I, because we're ready. And I know I'm ready. I know you're ready. And if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. And look forward to see you on the next one.